All right, so in this video, I want to talk about the positives and negatives of two principal strategies that exist for doing online training. One is sort of the product launch idea, and one is the open enrollment approach. Okay, now product launch essentially means that a course or training is offered at a specific time, and there's a window of opportunity where you're able to register for that training. That window opens, maybe it's open for 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then that window closes. And you can no longer register for that course because there's some sort of either facilitated live component that goes along with it, or just simply because, you know what, when you take the course off the market, people want it more. And the product launch strategy is very, very interesting. And the best book on the topic is by the guy, Jeff Walker, who invented product launches. And his book is called Launch, and you can read that, and it's probably the best way to kind of understand everything about launches that you need to know. We do product launches for our clients from start to finish, and we're really good at it. But Jeff could, in his program, can teach you, a lot about product launches. But essentially what they are is they're limited opportunities to enroll and engage in an online training. And the theory behind it is essentially that, if you don't offer the course to be enrolled in at any time, which is the open enrollment model, then people are going to be less likely to procrastinate. And they're going to take action, and they're going to invest, and they're going to do it. Now, there's a lot to be said for this, okay? You see, when I talk to clients and I advise them, they say, well, we don't want to limit who can sign up for our course, and we don't want to dictate when and whether they can sign up. That's like limiting our potential for our income. Well, there is some truth to that, but what happens more often in practice than not is that by offering a launch, by doing sort of a limited availability open period of enrollment for this product launch, what you're really doing is you're creating an event. And people like to participate in events, and they want to be part of something exciting that's kicking off on a certain date and looking forward to it, kind of like Christmas or a holiday or whatever. Right? There's some anticipation, some excitement that you can build in advance of the launch date. And then when it closes, you can create scarcity and urgency and a lot of other things that actually really push people towards taking action and not procrastinating. Because procrastination is really the biggest killer of revenue for online training. Right? There's people who will sign up for a live workshop and not show up for months and months and months because they're just procrastinating, they're not getting around to it, they're not making it a priority. Well, for online training, it's even worse because they'll say, well, it's available anytime, I can just buy that, anytime, whenever I feel like it, when I get around to it, right? So again, offering it in an open enrollment format can be good because now you're establishing yourself as an online training organization, but it can also be bad because it allows for a massive amount of procrastination. When we do product launches for clients, we get up to 70% of the people who purchase the online training on the last day or in the last 2 days, okay? So think about this for a minute. You're offering an online training that's going to say, hey, 30 days to double your whatever benefit, right? And you're open for, let's say, a 10-day window, and you get 70% of your sales in the last 24 to 48 hours. Do you think that procrastination may be playing a big issue? Absolutely, right? Because what's happening at that last 24 to 48 hours are emails are going out saying, hey, if you don't register by Sunday night or Monday morning or whenever the cutoff is, you're not going to be able to do this course for potentially another 6 months. And you know what? We may not even offer it at this price again, right? Now, of course, you're going to tailor your message in your sales pitch to whatever your market is and to whatever sensitivities they have. But the fundamental idea is that a product launch is a great way to kick off a course or training and relaunch a training if it's something that you've had in the past, but yet you're revamping it and now you want to release it and kind of like make it known to the world. So the primary benefits of a product launch are that it generates a lot of sales, it generates a ton of excitement, it gets rid of procrastination, and it can be a big boom in revenue all in one shot, and then you can facilitate the course and then it's over, and it's a self-contained thing, and you can do a couple launches a year for the same course and so on. Right? Those are the positives. The negatives are primarily that a product launch is a lot of work, and the amount of emails and the amount of traffic and work that goes into actually deploying one successfully is pretty intense, and you actually need someone to be managing that full time. So, for example, when we do product launches for our clients, we're working pretty much the 2 weeks before the product launch full time to just get everything ready in order to launch that campaign, because there's emails that need to go out, there's videos that need to be tested and links that need to be verified and all that. So the amount of work that's required to do an actual product launch is more, and that's why we end up doing them oftentimes for our clients, and then they can offer the course on an open enrollment basis, let's say after the launch has happened, at a higher price, or on the website, but without the live facilitation and so on. You see, you can do a launch on a promotional basis with a lot of extra bonuses and benefits, and then offer the course online on an open enrollment basis without any of the cool, exciting launch bonuses and features and so on. So lots of strategies. We're happy to discuss kind of what would be best for you. And we obviously do product launches very successfully for our clients. And we would love to do one for you if it makes sense for both of us. So again, that's just a little bit on open enrollment versus product launches. Two great strategies. Usually they should be used in combination with each other, but intelligently so that they don't compete with each other, and you don't want your open enrollment to detract from your launch. So there's some best practices that you can glean from this video here and what we've done in the past. All right, talk to you in the next video.